Here we go. So we have Gelfand against Kramnik, and of course this one is very, very important for the final standings. Boris in the lead with 4 out of 5 against Vlad, who has 3 out of 5, and so far we've got a very solid cat and bishop d6. Now that's an interesting move from Vlad.
He's provoking, I think.
Well, c5 is not a good move. But this bishop d6 move is currently very, very popular. It's a move that I've recommended to quite a few of my students, actually. So I like it a lot. It's a little bit more aggressive. But Boris...
It looks strange a bit, because it's just looking on g3 pawn. It seems
Why
like
not?
It seems like this bishop is not really, doing something on d6. So what is the point to put it on d6?
Well, it's also looking at the e5 square. So, if I can play, for example, with c6, knight d7, and you cover the e5 square, later you can break.
Yes, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah, but Boris has played bishop g5, which, to be honest, it's not the sharpest way to play the position, because very often you trade and play with e4, but okay, let's see how things go.
But maybe he doesn't want to risk much, Boris, because if he just makes 2 draws, let's say he secures extra white color for him.
Right, we should say that this, of course, is the point of this prelude blitz taunt, this opening blitz taunt, to decide on the colours, on the pairings, and yes, if you do well, so that basically the top 4 will get an extra white.
Yeah, because you will be on the top of the table, which means extra white.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. Because they don't have additional prizes for this tournament, so it's just the number in the table.
Yeah. So here we go. h6. So Vlad wants those bishops.
Of course, he will not give him the bishop. He just moves to f4.
You could give the bishop, but anyway.
Boris is such a classical player. He's not giving the bishops so easily. Okay, that's the moment of the game when they are still spending some time on the moves.
Well, they're kind of improvising, because I doubt, well, I mean, who knows whether this is home prep, but to be honest, now I would take white, because that bishop on g2 is the problem for black.
It looks like a killer. Yeah.
Well, it's the classical Catalan bishop, isn't it? Where that just rakes across the board, and it's... Compare it with that bishop on c8.
Yeah,
it's a terrible
and e5
piece.
is not coming soon, so...
And indeed, that bishop on f4, they're a wonderful partnership, those bishops. And now Vlad has a big decision. Do you recapture?
That's why he's thinking. Yeah?
Do you exchange on c3, or do you take on c4? The problem is, if you take on c3, then that white bishop will lock itself in on d6, so I can't imagine he'll do that.
I would prefer him taking on c3 just for the sake of these 3 pawns, for the beauty of it.
We call that the Irish pawn centre. The Irish pawn centre, the triple pawns. But seriously, I think with the bishop coming into d6...
e5. So he decided to go for something, sharper, somehow to open this c8 bishop. Even for the cost of the pawn, but the king is still on e1 for white, so maybe taking on e5 is not even allowed here.
No, definitely not. I mean, I think Vlad had to do something radical in that position. Now let me see.
Okay, so white cannot take on e5, because then rook e8 will come and...
pin and win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bishop e3. Then bishop e3, knight g4, not so simple. So is he going to go back to d2? It's a bit miserable, but... Yeah, but if bishop d2, then... Ooh, you might even be able to play e4 or something like that. Well, e5 is a big shot. I think we were underestimating Vlad's resources here. That's a tough one.
Yeah, but he has to go to d2. It seems there is nothing else to do. And now Boris is spending time. He's now less than 2 minutes. Yeah. It's a tough decision to make. Well...
It's a big move. e5 is a big move.
So he takes on e5. Wow!
Now wait
wow,
a second. Wait a second.
We just said that it's impossible because we were not calculating properly. But first he takes on d1.
Okay, I think the point is this: that after rook e8, he's going to play bishop takes c6 to eliminate the knight,
and then just castling,
and then to get out of the pin.
But now he should take with the king, yes, to get out of the pin.
He gets out of the pin that way, and then, well, the king still doesn't have a safe home because even on c2, he can get checked. So we are back to Boris Gelfand against Vladimir Kramnik. So what happened here? Okay, the bishop on c7 has come in, attacking the rook. The rook d4. No, he's played rook e8. I was thinking that rook could sweep in and attack c4, but okay, he's gone rook
Oh,
and knight
hanging.
f2 is hanging, yeah.
F2 is hanging, and you definitely don't want to play rook f1 just to put the rook there.
I don't like white's king. White's king cuts off the piece, cuts the rooks.
Knight e4. That's the way to protect f2. But what about simple f5?
Well, how about bishop f5?
Or bishop f5,
I'd rather bring a piece into play.
Much better, yeah. Well,
still incredible.
Like black is really
bishop f5, then knight
game.
d6. That's also not so clear. Ooh.
He took on e4 and he's taking on f2.
Okay, so rook and bishop are hanging. And the rook can't play to e1 because the bishop on b4. So bishop d5.
Well, I really like how Kramnik is playing this game. He's so energetic in this game.
Yeah, well, okay, where's that rook go? The rook doesn't have a good square.
I think he just wants to develop.
Yeah,
somehow.
But the problem is the rook couldn't move to a decent square because there was a check. But I love that bishop on d5. Well, incredibly, after all those complications...
Okay, finally he took...
After all those complications, we have even material.
And an endgame, eh? That often happens.
Well, white is better.
But white is definitely better. This bishop on d5 is fantastic, and there is an extra pawn on the queen side. I mean, an extra pawn on this... that just agree a draw, I think.
They've agreed a draw? Oh, my word. Well, it seems to me that they are protecting their position in the tournament table.